Howdy, this is Scott Barentine at Franklin High School. I'm a physics teacher here. I'm taking you through the grading process because I know this proficiency model is new for some people. So you can get this slideshow here. You might already be here. And I do have contact information here. I just didn't want to put it on YouTube. These black bars will be my contact information. So I want to start this out with a disclaimer that proficiency is about the process, and it really emphasizes the process over the outcomes, which I think is pretty scientific in many ways. So we will get A, B, C, D, F at the end of the second quarter because we kind of need that for transcripts and other things, but for now we are only 1, 2, 3, or 4, highly proficient, proficient, close to proficient, or developing. And there will be many chances to make these things up, but this is really about this growth mindset. There's a video here if you're curious about that. So what are the criteria? So everything we do will be under one of these 4 criterion. And you can see a more detailed version here. Basically, there's knowledge and understanding of science. There's inquiring and designing. This is about inquiring is science labs to find the patterns in nature and use them to understand the past and predict the future, which is kind of our definition of what science is. And then designing is engineering. We want to be able to design things like the mousetrap cars that we built. And then processing and evaluating has to do with processing the data we get from our labs. So this is like the second half of labs where we draw conclusions and we actually predict the future. And then evaluating is more engineering side, trying to see if we had a good solution to the problem and what improvements we could make in the future. And then finally, criterion D is science's impacts on society. So science is embedded in our society, and we are going to see how that is. So all of our grades will go under one of these 4 criterion. And to pass the class, you have to be proficient in all 4 criterion. You have to have at least a 3, which is a PR, a proficient. And that means that if you have any 2, your grade, no matter what your other ones are, your grade will become a D or an F temporarily. There will be multiple opportunities to make these things up, and again, the emphasis here is on the process. So to get a B, you need a 4 in at least one category and the rest proficient. And to get an A, you need 2 of the categories to be highly proficient. And that's explained here on this slide. So in terms of making upgrades, that's inside the lms.pps.net. This is a program called Canvas, and this is what it looks like when students log in. It's only these things, and I'm going to make, so this, if they don't like their grade in criterion A, they can do this assignment to make up criterion A. If they don't like their grade in criterion B or C, they can do this assignment. And I'm going to make a video for this one to help them walk through it on their own. And then all students have been working on the Texting While Driving DBQ, and there's a walkthrough slide here that is supposed to help them with that if they have not finished that yet. Thank you for watching, and hope to reach out to you again soon.